Imagine a predator so terrifying that the mere sight of it doesn't just kill you, it dissolves your very sanity. We like to believe we have conquered the natural world, that our steel ships and harpoons make us the masters of the sea. But the ancient texts whisper of a horror lurking in the unmapped abyss, a creature that turns our bravery into a cruel joke. According to the Old Testament, deep within the crushing darkness of the ocean depths waits a giant entity known as Leviathan. This is not simply a whale or a shark, but a remnant of a primordial age. In the sacred texts of Jews and Christians, this entity is acknowledged as one of God's creations, just like the creatures that walk on land, fly in the air, and swim in the waters. But it stands apart as something far more lethal. The book of Job offers a terrifying glimpse into this reality, where God himself describes this colossal monster in vivid detail, portraying a beast that resembles a huge marine dragon. The scriptures make it clear that men would be consumed by pure fear whenever they spotted him, and that no man is brave enough to dare to awaken such a creature. The text warns us that the very idea of defeating it would be nothing but an illusion, a fantasy of the weak mind, because God himself describes the mighty Leviathan as a colossal creature, the bearer of incredible power. When this titan moves through the abyss, the huge monster creates massive waves that threaten to swallow ships whole, while his powerful mouth displays dreadful teeth capable of crushing the strongest vessels. But it is his armor that defies belief. His back is protected by rows of shields so close together that not even air can pass between them, rendering him hermetically sealed against the weapons of man. Unlike any natural animal, Leviathan has a powerful blow that throws flashes of light illuminating the dark waters, while there is fire in his mouth and smoke in his nostrils, suggesting a biological furnace burning within. When this beast rises from the depths, even the most powerful warriors run away terrified, because their tools of war are utterly futile. Swords, spears, and arrows can do nothing against a creature who has his chest as hard as the most resistant stone, effectively laughing at human aggression. Nothing on earth can compare to Leviathan's power, standing as the apex of physical might. Yet there is a humbling twist to this tale of horror. Despite his fire and indestructible scales, such a creature owes its existence to God's desire remaining subservient to the Creator's will. It is a stark reminder of hierarchy, for like every human being, Leviathan can only have their food due to the grace of God, proving that even the ultimate monster is merely a pet to the Almighty. However, the legacy of this beast evolved beyond the ocean and into the realm of human thought. The beast was the inspiration for the English philosopher Thomas Hobbes in his seminal work, also titled Leviathan. Hobbes looked at the chaos of human nature and argued that the man in his natural state, where there are no laws, tends to unleash an all-against-all quarrel, a state of perpetual war and violence. To save humanity from this self-imposed extinction, Hobbes theorized that to eliminate this state of anarchy, there has to be a social pact where everyone relinquishes part of their sovereignty in the figure who has absolute power. This figure that would have authority over men would be the state, an artificial giant constructed from the will of the people. Because this governing power must be overwhelming to ensure obedience, Hobbes compares with the gigantic biblical monster known as Leviathan, utilizing the imagery of the sea beast to describe the terrifying, necessary power of the government. We are left with a haunting realization that whether in the depths of the ocean or the halls of power, we are always living in the shadow of a monster too big to fight.